It's definitely exciting, man. As soon as Natalie reached out to me and asked me to come back for the conference, I definitely told her yes immediately, just to share, where I'm at now in my life and how much I changed, entering my freshman year and then graduating last May. Definitely thought my story was something that I wanted to share, with freshmen and sophomores.
I'm happy to be here and appreciate the opportunity to share with you how my experience at Stonehill has set the stage for where I am today. The game of football provided me the structure I needed as an 18-year-old, adjusting to being miles away from home. And being part of that team taught me discipline, brotherhood, and responsibility. It also showed me the benefits of going the extra mile and putting in the extra work when faced with adversity. Each one of these lessons I've continued to rely on off the field and through some of my most difficult times, and have implemented into my everyday life since graduating last May.
The message I was trying to portray basically was that you don't know what your story is actually going to be, and embrace anything that may happen along that path, because it may introduce you to things you didn't know about yourself. It can basically change, what you end up doing once you graduate.
It wasn't until February 14, 2019, almost a year ago, at Valentine's Day I will not soon forget, that the path I was on completely took a new direction. After flying home following after what I thought would be a routine visit to the urgent care, and just 13 days before my 22nd birthday, I was diagnosed with stage 3 testicular cancer. It was in the midst of my second semester from my senior year. I just had finished celebrating 100 days till graduation with my friends and fellow classmates. I had booked my spring break vacation to Cancun with my roommates, and I was preparing for a final interview for a job opportunity in Florida. All those things quickly fell by the wayside. Cancer was a reality that I was now facing. And as you probably can imagine, all I could say in that moment was that this really sucks. So where do I go from here? I was fortunately surrounded by a circle of love and support from friends and family, but I was going to need to tap into something much deeper inside if I was going to face this new level of adversity. I remember the moment when my mind went back to something that I first heard from one of my closest friends in high school, Simeon Turner. Whenever anyone in our circle of friends would talk about something they were dealing with and struggling with, Simeon felt they were not looking at the blessings that had or would come from that situation. He would simply tell them, that's beneficial pain. Moments after hearing my diagnosis, I immediately thought back to and could hear Simeon saying these inspiring words, and he would preach to us. It was then I realized beneficial pain can be a source for providing the mental strength I so badly needed to get me through this dark moment in my life. My team of brothers and I began to brainstorm and develop what we wanted to convey to others about what the beneficial pain mindset embodies. After much discussion, we finally came up with what the mission statement was going to be for beneficial pain. Beneficial pain is the belief that the obstacles in life, big and small, are inevitable. How you choose to attack those obstacles is what separates us and where your story actually begins. Although we were creating this to help others, I was able to live by and hold on to this message over the next 6 months as I went through enduring chemotherapy, grueling side effects, and surgery, and a final step in my treatment journey. During my time at Stonehill, my head football coach, Coach Gardner, would always preach to the football team, control the things you can control. Cancer is something I cannot control. What I can control is my mindset when approaching each day, facing this new adversity. And with the help of beneficial pain, I stood toe-to-toe with cancer and won. I'm happy to stand here before you today, cancer-free. Beneficial pain kept me positive, and I began to fall in love with watching the entire organization develop into something we can be proud of because of what it would mean to others. We quickly saw how this platform of sharing and conquering adversity was needed, and were motivated to keep it going and make it as big and powerful as we could.
So we just introduced, our Change the Pain Scholarship, which is going to be awarding 6 Maryland high school students a monetary award of $1,000 each to further their education at the college level. So we'll be releasing that later this spring of who the winners are. As far as, going into 2020, we hope to continue to partner with like-minded nonprofits that, we feel as though fit the beneficial pain mold of dealing with adversity and overcoming that adversity.
While I hope none of you here today have to face the type of adversity that I faced, what I do believe now, and know more than ever, and certainly more than when I was a freshman, is life can turn on a dime. And it's in those turns that it will demand you to tap in things you didn't know you had inside. In my case, things I learned here at Stonehill, but never truly appreciated. Pain and adversity don't have to be something you're afraid of. It's in that moment when you're up against the toughest challenge in life, I hope you will not only embrace it, but will think about something you took from my story today, to motivate your actions and lead by example for others to see your strength and courage. I know you all have it inside of you, and I thank you for letting me speak today.